Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through how to convert your XL manual tailgate lock into a power one that will work with your existing key fob. All for around 15 bucks. The links to the parts in the description section. So let's get to it. First, we need to remove the tailgate cover to get to the lock. Here's the lock. As you can see, I'm pulling on the handle and it's not engaged because it's locked. The white gear that you see moving is where the key is inserted. As you turn the key, it shifts the locking mechanism from unlocked to locked and vice versa. So, what we need to do is install something that will attach to and move this lever. And that part is this universal power door lock actuator. See the link in description for the part details. Next, we need to lower the spare tire to access the harness to connect the actuator. Now that the spare tire is out of the way, we can see the backup camera wiring connected to the harness through the opening to the tailgate. We'll tap into this harness for power later on. Loosen the harness from the frame and disconnect the backup camera wiring. The two wires we need to splice into are the blue-red and yellow-purple. Measure and cut two 12-gauge wires approximately 20 inches in length. Run the wires through the opening to the tailgate. Return to the harness and begin to tap into the two wires using these 3M Scotch-Lock inline connectors. Use a plier to crimp the wire to the connector, then close the tab. Do the same for both wires. Use electrical tubing to protect the wires from the elements. Rebind the harness and reinsert it back into its previous location and reconnect the backup camera wiring. Now let's connect the actuator. Temporarily connect the wires to determine the lock and unlock wire. Test the result using your key fob. In an open position, the rod on the actuator should be fully extended. Continue to assemble the actuator and line it up with the existing hole as shown. Note that the wires are now permanently connected using solder shield heat shrink butt connectors. Secure the actuator to the tailgate as shown, using the provided screws and metal bracket. A washer is recommended. Note the slight angle of the actuator position. Now insert the metal clamp as shown. You may need to bend the metal rod slightly and make additional adjustments as needed for it to operate unobstructively. Slide the clamp onto the lever. It fits snugly, so gently guide it into place. Ensure that you extend the rod fully and the lever is in the unlocked position before securing the clamp in place with the provided screws. Now it's time for some final testing. Use the key fob to lock and unlock the tailgate. Ensure that the lever is secured to the clamp and that the mechanism is not obstructed. If everything works as expected, reinstall the tailgate plate and you are done. Time for a final test. There you have it. Your tailgate is now powered by the key fob. Please like if you found this modification useful and subscribe for future tips and tricks. Thank you.